Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for March 21st, 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, Monday through Thursday. Now, you know that I am going to be using my Radley Valentine decks. You know that this is just the introduction. You will see this on all of the sun signs. Okay, so this is the introduction, and I will be posting the timestamp to start your individual, your ascending, rising, moon, Venus, Mars, Mercury readings. Okay, but this is the introduction. Now, I am using Radley Valentine decks. I am using my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading, so about 3 cards. I will pull one from my Guardian Angel decks. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for the introduction, and the introduction is all about what's going on in this crazy world of ours, I will use my Waite Rider deck and try to maybe pull one from my Osha Zen Tarot deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message. Try not to get too much in the way of it myself. But we have entered into Aries season. We have entered, into either for the Northern Hemisphere, the spring season, for the Southern Hemisphere, the fall season. The 20th was the equinox, where light and dark, are fairly equal at one point. We also, that is also the time when the veil between the natural and the supernatural is at its thinnest. This is one, and this doesn't just like one day. It's not like a light switch that just on off. It's more like that dimmer switch. Okay, so we've had some interesting energies. All of this time we've had many, many interesting energies. We've had a lot of ascension energies going on. I'm tired of the headaches and the body aches and, telling us to drink more water, which is all very, very good stuff. But as these things happen, we are, some sites are saying that our DNA is changing for the positive, and it is also that our pineal gland, is having a lot of decalcification, so we can connect to our higher power. Now, the other thing that's going on, we just had about a day or so ago, I think it was the 19th, Venus and Mars. Venus and Mars, interesting story. They do not, yes, it's going to be a little bit of time. They do not necessarily hook up, meet up for a long period of time each year. But this has been one of those times that it's been very long. I think the next time will be in about 18 months to 2 years. So Venus and Mars, lovers, wonderful. They like each other. They love each other. They're passionate with each other. However, what I find interesting is they don't want to really be with each other too long. And, have you ever known that couple that says, oh, I just love, I love this person, but I just can't live with them? So we're coming towards the end of that, where they will be separating out a little bit, and then they'll come together for a shorter period of time. So Venus and Mars, they are in Pisces right now. No, I'm sorry, Aquarius right now. So that's very verbal. That's very planning. That's very, and let me make sure that I'm right with the Aquarius here. Venus and Mars, yes, in Aquarius. Then Venus will go to Pisces in April 15th. Mars will go to Pisces Venus is April 5th. Mars is April 15th. Okay, so then they start not spending as much time together, and that helps to refresh the relationship. So they've been together for a little bit of time, so they've had their ups, their downs, their ups, their downs. Now Venus was squaring off with Uranus. Now squares are kind of like a little bit of opposition type of thing. It's kind of like, just a little bit of energy going there. And remember, Venus is about relationships and how we feel with each other. And Uranus is the planet of unexpected, just expect the unexpected. Now, Mars, so here, Venus and Uranus on the, whatever I said it was, the 19th, they got into it, pretty good. So relationships got a little bit heated. Now, Mars is coming in a few days later. Mars is coming in on the 23rd, and Mars will also be squaring with Uranus. So, even though Mars and Venus are sometimes in the ins and outs of their relationship, Mars does not like anyone picking on his girl, okay? Mars is the god of war. Mars is also is Aries too. So there's some strong energy here. We will have some, we could feel things heat up even more when Mars and Uranus square off with each other. And then we also there was one other thing I really wanted to get to before I did this, the 27th, which is not necessarily in here. Mercury, the god with the very, very fast, very energetic energy, but Mercury, the messenger, Mercury, the winged feet, will be entering into Aries season. So there could be some really strong, really hostile communications around that 27th. And again, it's not always a light switch. There could be some dimmer. So when we go to the 23rd to the 27th, we could be, heating things up a little bit more. And then we will actually have some interesting energies around that 27th, 28th energy things. So just be prepared. What does that mean? Who knows? We will have to live through it, and we will see what we need to see. Okay, so let's go on and just pull a couple of cards from my Weight Rider. And yes, we're just feeling the big push. All of the planets are still direct. They were direct. Everything went direct the beginning of February, and they will be going direct until like the 28th, I think, of April. March is the only month where it's been totally direct. So there has been a little bit there's been this pushing energy within March, I should say, March. So we will see what we will see with that. Okay, 3 cards have fallen out. Let's see what we've got with the 3 cards. Anything reversed, I think, is a little stronger energy. Let's see what we have here. Well, this is the 4 of Wands. Now, Wands, rods, is also fire energy. Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And by the way, happy birthday, Aries. We do start the new astrological year with your season. So, brush everything away and let's start ahead. This has a celebratory type of energy. It's a number 4. 4 has stability, leadership. It also has organization. It also has like putting things together. And this does have a celebratory type of energy. This has a relieving type of energy. It all, weddings, new phase type of energy here. And being that we have started Aries season, so this is a breath of fresh air. I am feeling like, okay, I'm ready to go. Kind of glad that last year is over with. Next card is, all right, now, this is the 3 of Swords. This is that one that we always, can we just kind of move on from there? The thing about the 3 of Swords is, yes, there's gray rain clouds in the background. Nothing is really falling onto the heart or the swords. The thing about this, if you look at it, okay, we have 3, creation, creativity, celebration also, but there is also strong energies with the power of 3. You say something, do something 3 times, makes it that much stronger. The thing that I like about the 3 of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Venus and Mars are in Aquarius right now, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. This has your thought processes, your planning, hearing news. A lot of this is, you've gotten past the main injury, okay? The injury being, of course, 3 swords are in this heart. But the thing is that the rain is behind you now. You've gotten past it. You can still feel the injury. You can still feel that pain, but you have gotten past it. And now the 3 of Swords, 3 of air, does say this is the time. Again, it's not a light switch. It is a dimmer switch. But this is the time to let go of the pain, let go of the hurt. This is the time to release your pain, your anger. This is the time to really start to say, I want to celebrate. I can feel this still. I can learn from this still, but I need to let that, do I say let it go? We still live with it, but I cannot let it, I am not allowing it to lead me anymore. I am not reacting out of pain. I am not reacting out of hurt. So there's a lot of releasing energy here. We are also in the waning moon where that's getting smaller, and that's also releasing energy. Let's see what this is all about. Okay. Now we come to the pentacles. So we have some fire energy. We have air energy. Now we have that earth energy. Pentacles is earth. This is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. Remember, Pluto is in Capricorn, so there is that death and destruction type of stuff going on. Remember too, Saturn is in Aquarius, and that's illusion versus the truth coming through. This is worry about money. This is the Five of Pentacles. Five has change energy. It is, change could be good, bad, neutral change. It's still stressful. And the other thing, there is worry, there could be some worry about this, about our money, which of course there could be. Now, generally speaking, this can be also read many times with 3 cards. You can read it as, past, present, and future. And I don't know why that's coming to me, except that maybe somebody needs to know that. The thing about the Five of Pentacles, even though this has worry, there is still going to be blessings with this. It's getting through it. It's just not a happy time with the money situation. Just going to have to put that out there. Now, again, to the 5, though, the 5 Pentacles, there could be some changes in money situation. Now, if you're feeling like you're more this couple here, then it could be a positive change for you. So don't worry about that. And the thing is, if you worry, what is that really going to do? If you're going to be very anxious about that future, what is that going to do except, create more anxiety? So there is celebration. You might feel like it's more in the universe than in your reality. There is this, this does say that this was a very painful time, but it is time to let its hold over you go. But there's this money situation that still creates a little bit of anxiety. Now, as we go through with the other cards going, into the individual, we can still get these, and they will have slightly different messages for you. So we'll see what this is. Like I said, this has more of a universal energy. But I do feel very much blessed with this card. I do feel blessings, so I think we need to hold on to those blessings. Now, the one card the one energy I did not talk about is Cups. Cups is our water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, very emotional energy. So let's see what we've got going on here. Oh, okay. We'll do this. And let's see, I feel like 3 cards again, even though I wanted to do just 1. Usually I use Osho Zen Tarot more as advice cards. So let's see what they're telling us or how they're advising us. Okay, exhaustion. We're just tired of all of this. So this is a 9. 9 is let's wrap it up. We're tired. We're just tired. When we're tired, what do we need to do? We need to rest. Okay? So let's see. Our next card is the Source. Okay, there is no number with the Source. The Source is connecting with higher power, with God, with the Source, with whoever that is you consider, whoever that creator energy is for you. So this is, again, connecting with higher power to get us through whatever this is that we have to get through. And our last card, we have that 4 energy. We do have the Rebel. Now, remember, when Pluto is in Capricorn. It's been there since 2008, and it'll be there, I think, until 2024. But we are at that time of the, I've talked about when it hit that moment in the United States last was 1776. So there was a very big revolution. There was a rebellion at that time. So now we have the rebellion. We have the rebel, I should say. We have the rebel. So it's kind of like, I'll just leave it as that because I don't want to have any problems here. Anyway, we have that 4. We have the rebel who breaks through the chains, who is, who has the light, who has the strength, who has also some type of winged creature behind him. We have the one, again, this is breaking free, breaking loose, breaking, and feeling extremely confident in doing this. So we've got some interesting stuff. I'll leave it as it is for you. I go back to the exhaustion. Let's get some rest. Let's connect more and more and more with our higher power. And then we get the rebel who breaks the chains. Interesting stuff. So now I've gone through the signs, so you know what that is. I'll try to make it brief during the times, during the individual readings. Oh, please remember to go down there and like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. It would help with this channel, and I would appreciate it so much. Okay, so is there anything else I need to say? If you've been watching, you'll know exactly what that might be. Why don't we start our readings now? And hello to my Aquariuses. So with Venus and Mars and Saturn all in your sign, are you just feeling kind of like raring to go? And now we're in Aries, so raring to go kind of, but yet have to stop, go. It's Venus and Mars. They have a very interesting but complicated relationship. So they love to be around each other, but they don't want to be around each other too long. 7 of Ariel. Okay, Ariel is our earth energy. Capricorn, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Very much your, very solid energy, money, job, your career, also your home. If you've been looking for a job, your resume is going to be so on target for whoever picks it up. Okay, now resumes too, just as because of my background, you want to keep it to about 1 to 2 pages. You want to keep it very concise, but you do want it to be enough so that it opens the door for you. So 7 is divine umbrella, divine covering, a divine intervention, sometimes divine interference. But this is about, you've done your job. Again, your resume is spot on. It's going to meet, somebody's going to look at it and go, this is who and what we need. And then it's up to you to sell yourself with that. Okay. When you have the interview, when you're called, when you're brought in, I am getting that next job, new job preparation. But you might have to wait a little bit because the 7 of Ariel, 7 of Pentacles says that there is still a little bit of a waiting period here with it. But you are very ready. You have done what you need to do. And again, if you haven't done your resume and you're looking for a job, get your resume down. Okay, get it done, get it on paper, get it ready to email out to whoever needs it, because this is, I am feeling from my Aquariuses that you could be, oops, and their card actually flew under something. So we will have to see if I can reach it. Oh my goodness. This will be a moment I am going to pause because it flew. It flew. It flew underneath my cabinet. Okay, so we have that 7, but let's go ahead and cut and get that 3rd card out here for you. I don't know if that was reversed or not reversed, but all right. Here we are. Okay, so the 7 of Ariel says, you have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. Now we come to the 1-8. We have an 18, 1's new beginnings, 10 plus 8, 10's transition, 8 unlimited opportunities. So we have the moon. We have Archangel Heniel. There is room for growth. There is things that are going to be changing. Again, I really feel, my Aquarians, if you're looking for a new job, this is a wonderful time for you to be looking. The moon has some hidden energies. The moon is has some feminine divine energies also. I don't look at that. The Empress is more of the divine source energy to me. It's more of the feminine source. But this does have a lot of feminine creativity and a lot of, very, let's move this on. Let's provide. many times over, during the cycles of the moon, there are things that happen that are just unexplainable. So we are now in the waning part of the moon. We still have some of that we do have the full moon energy still. That's longer. That's a whole different story. But we are waning, and that's where you let go of things. And that would be where if this is a job or any of the relationships, so job, work, career, personal, intimate, interpersonal, family, or home, this feels like there's a change up coming. There's a change up. So something's changing. It does feel positive. It does feel like it's a good change, but I feel like this is a change up. Now, if you're in a relationship already, I'm not saying you're breaking up with anybody. It could be that you're moving to your next phase of that relationship. Anyway, the opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and grow stronger. What are you afraid of? Well, many things. We're afraid of many things in this world right now. The thing is, though, are you afraid of something that you really can't control? If you are, face it and let it go. This one is reversed. Change your life. So we have a 7, 1, 8, and we have a 1, 6. 6 is the number of man. It's the energies you put in. Now, change your life. So the moon is the moon in the major arcanas, in the traditional. Change your life is that tower moment, that tower where things have to change in order for you to build back better, okay, and to do better and have a happier life. So we have that change your life, Archangel Shamuel, Archangel Heniel with this. This is like, it's an aha moment, but again, I feel like there is this major change, probably more in your work, but it could be in your home. It doesn't mean that you are, like I said, if you're in an established relationship, it doesn't mean that you're leaving that. It's just that it means it goes to the next phase, and it's a better phase. But if you're looking for a job, if you're looking for something a little bit more, this is a really good time for that to happen. Okay, so a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. So if you are looking for a job and you haven't gotten that resume done, get it done. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. So the changes, these two are kind of like, the change isn't necessarily, it's not in your control. It's kind of like, really, did this really, what am I supposed to do? But the 7 of Ariel is like, you're more than ready for whatever comes your way. You're more than ready for a new job, new career. This is some, a lot of very strong metaphysical energies here. Very strong metaphysical. That change your life. A lot of people think about the tower as, oh, look at the people jumping out of the tower. It's just that it's an old way has to be removed in order for the new to be built, okay? So, and the moon, many things are hidden. You may not know it all, so there is some, like, what's going on around me. The 7 of Ariel, though, gives me a very strong you are ready energy here. You are ready, you've prepared. Somebody else had you are prepared. Maybe it was Taurus. So if you have a Taurus energy in you, any of your rising, ascending, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Moon, you might want to look at that. I think that they had, not the card, but something where I was saying what I just said. Anyway, this one popped out. This is the Guardian Angels. This is a 6 of motions. 6 is the number of man. It's the energies you put into something. It is cups, water energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, fluid, emotional. And this is memories. So this is kind of like, yeah, I might be ready, but I really don't want to. Oh. Okay, memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately, without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly, so interesting. That could be what's hidden from you. Children could become an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. So while things are kind of are saying, okay, we're changing my Aquariuses, but you have to be ready. But you are ready. You might be going, I don't want to change. I don't want to change. But so you have to remember, again, remember your past without the rose-colored glasses. Okay, because that moon and change your life, again, I'd be a little bit worried about it, except that Seven of Ariel, the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Earth is saying, you're ready for these changes. You're ready. You are ready for it. So that could be emotionally, spiritually, physically, or maybe you've just been wanting it. Okay, what crystal or energy would be helpful for my lovely Aquariuses? Fluorite. Fluorite is all about personal protection, getting organized, an aura cloak, and cooperation. So, cooperation, what is the aura cloak all about? You know, sometimes that's kind of like holding your emotions so that people can't necessarily, it's kind of poker face, having a poker face in many ways. So people can't read you. I don't know. Anyway, my Aquariuses, take a moment. You got some stuff here, but you're ready. You are so ready for this, even if it feels unknown, even if it feels, you know, like, where am I going here? Okay. Take a moment, like, share, subscribe, click on that bell for notifications. But this is the most important thing, my Aquariuses. Always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.